counting down to first pitch in Southern California. Now from the longtime home of the Angels, the show joins you from Orange County and Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Out of the first base dugout is leadoff hitter Ichiro Suzuki, and we are ready for baseball from the Big A. And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. But this will land untouched. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that finds its way through as Ichiro's got a leadoff single. So a leadoff base runner here for the Yankees. But with that, let's give you a look at the way the Angels match up defensively. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He just might be up there taking pitches, waiting for that base runner to go, but he's not going to be able to take anymore.
But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Robinson Cano will dig in now, the starting second baseman for the American League in last July's All-Star game. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. On the ground to Kendrick. This might be two. Ibar for one. Back to Pujols. Not in time, and they can't get them both. So the runner at first here with two gone in the inning, and set to stand in the still very imposing figure of the three-time MVP, Alex Rodriguez. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Now here's a swing and a ground ball. Throw over to Pujols at first will take care of him to end the inning. So a good start to the... Starting lineup for the Angels is there on your screen. Well, here comes Mike Trout now as he'll be the one to get us started in the home half of the first. On good opposite field power here as this fastball is taken high and deep to right. But that'll be off the right field wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Eric Ibar will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And that's in there for strike one. And Ibar swings through that one as he falls behind here. 0-2 now.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And standing in, perhaps the most dangerous player in the game today, the great slugger Albert Pujols. Now a swing by Pujols, and this ball is hit high and deep, and you can forget about it. Way out of here. Albert Pujols, a two-run shot, and the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead. Josh Hamilton will stand in. He took home a Silver Slugger Award for American League outfielders a year ago. Now he gets on top of one and bounces a little ground ball out in front of home plate. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down. Mark Trumbo will get his first opportunity now with 2. We'll jump forward in this one to the top of inning number 2. Mark Teixeira leads things off now in the top half of the second. And the second inning will get underway with a ball hit on the ground to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in now is the dangerous center fielder, Curtis Granderson. And he goes with the pitch nicely there as this is lifted high and deep the other way to left. And on the first pitch he sees, it's a home run. A solo home run for Curtis Granderson. And the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And this will be put away easily for the out.
Well, this is just kind of a little soft humpback liner, and these look like the easiest plays in the world, but Eric will tell you, sometimes a ball can knuckle on you a little bit. It didn't happen to him right there, and that's an easy play.
And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. Francisco Cervelli will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now this is swung on and foul tipped straight back as that sounded like it rang the catcher's mask with pretty good force that time. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And there he goes toward second. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. One for the Yankees on the home run by Grant. Alberto Callaspo digs in at the plate. We'll jump ahead and pick this one up in the top of inning number 3. Ichiro Suzuki is ready to go here as we begin the third. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2. And he'll lay off here as Weaver runs it full now. It's 3-2.
Well, he watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost gave up on it. He's pretty lucky that wasn't called strike 3.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. So the shortstop, Derek Jeter, will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Jeter, in the midst of a late career resurgence last year before the ankle injury, finished last season with a Major League best 216 hits. That's just 3 off his career high from back in 1999. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman, Robinson Cano. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Hard hit here, but right to Ibar at shortstop. Mark Trumbo makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Alex Rodriguez will stand in now to get us going. We'll pick this one up in the bottom of inning number 4. Chris Iannetta will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Time to join this one now in the bottom of inning number 5. Eric Ibar will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit.
It's been a game of offense so far, so no surprise the leadoff man's on base again. So let's see what we've got in store for us this time around.
Hit hard toward the right side. And this stays down on him, and it's right by him at first. Throw comes back in quickly, so they're at first and second now with nobody out. Josh Hamilton will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
And a swing and a miss as they jump ahead of Hamilton here, 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Mark Trumbo will step in. A ground out victim his last time. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Howie Kendrick will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. And Sabathia gets ahead here with the changeup. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and you know you've got a good changeup when you can come out and throw it first pitch just like he did right there.
And here's a fastball called for strike 2. Lead at second by Pujols. Now the pitch. Now here's a swing and a little dribbler in fair territory out in front of home plate. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. Alberto Callaspo will dig in now. A single and a flyout for him in 2 trips thus far. A fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. From the stretch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 0-2 once more from Sabathia. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And the throw to first will indeed get him. Francisco Cervelli will get things started here in the top of inning. We'll join this one here in the bottom of the 6th, already in progress. Chris Iannetta will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. Peter Borges will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now here's the first pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Mike Trout will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Now the first pitch from CC. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. Two and 0.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
And a strike on the fastball. So from 2-0, it's 2-2 now.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Alex Rodriguez, the third baseman, will start things out here. We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th. So the call's gone out to the bullpen as they'll turn things over to the big guy, the hard-throwing right-hander Jabba Chamberlain. Eric Ibar is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And Ibar will lay off that one. It's even at 1-1.
Yeah, and that's a good pitch on an 0-1 count. Trying to let that thing work its way back to the outside part of the plate, but he couldn't quite get it there.
And this might be just what the crowd needs to get off their hands a little bit. Last thing you want to do on the mound is hit a guy and have the crowd come to life against him.
And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And that is past A-Rod and Jeter, a base hit. And the runner holds at second, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
Have a night. 4 trips to the plate, 4 hits. They can't get him out.
Infield at double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. Josh Hamilton is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
He's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Ibar with the lead from second, the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. David Robertson will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Mark Trumbo will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Right down Broadway that time, strike 1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He's ready. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here as it'll remain second and third, but with 1 away now. Howie Kendrick will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choices last time. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Alberto Callaspo will get his shot now with a golden opportunity to tie this game and perhaps even take the lead. Now a sacrifice attempt here, and it should do the job. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Chris Iannetta will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Vernon Wells will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now the first pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one. Vernon Wells will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Ichiro Suzuki will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. Sean Burnett will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Ichiro Suzuki will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. And a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt in fact. Fouled straight back. And this pitch is taken high for a ball here. Couldn't have missed by a whole lot that time, but it's 2-1.
Well, I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
And this is on the ground toward the hole. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and in steps Derek Jeter. Inside corner here, but maybe a fraction too far inside apparently. It's ball one.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
That one's a called strike. Back even at one. On the corner, 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Late on the changeup, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. A leap by Hamilton, but this ball is gone. So a two-run shot for Derek Jeter as they've taken a two-run lead. Ernesto Frieri is on to work. Time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now. Peter Borges will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike. Here it comes. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2. And they'll try another curveball there, but this one misses. It's 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Mike Trout will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Eric Ibar. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. But fortunately, no advance. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Albert Pujols will step in as the possible tying run, but just a single here could make this a one-run game. Down on the shins and missed with it, ball 1. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up, and I mean way up there on the left side of the infield. And A-Rod will make the catch to retire. Kevin Youkilis get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the... We'll move ahead in this one and pick up the action in the bottom of inning number 9. And on to try and close things out here in the 9th. Who else? Mariano Rivera. Josh Hamilton stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Mark Trumbo will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
And now as a pitcher, you have to remind yourself that that runner out there, he means absolutely nothing. You're up by 2, so if he scores, hey, no big deal. You just can't let anyone else get on.
Howie Kendrick comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
You can't worry at all about that runner at second. I mean, his run means nothing. Just go right at the guy at the plate.
On the ground down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now. Alberto Callaspo will stand in as their last chance now. First pitch to him. Low for ball 1. And this one's a bit higher as that's in there at the knees for the first strike. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And this ball swung out and hit to center field, and this should do it. Granderson is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, it looks like the knee is doing just fine, thank you very much. The all-time saves leader is back in business, and he finishes this one off.
Plenty of offense here in this one as we give you one final look at the line score. And the Yankees were given a big boost tonight by the performance of this man, Derek Jeter. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and the gang, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB 13, the show.